Hello ladies, hello gentlemen. It's the last time I'm making this video, so if it doesn't turn out good, I'm sorry. If you're a Jeep Wrangler owner, you have experienced the infamous cowl dent. When you take off your strap on your door and you're taking your doors off, the wind happened to catch my door, blew open all the way against my cowl, dented it. You can see now it kind of looks, it's a little raised here now. It doesn't really look all that great. It looks a lot better than it did. It would look 100% better if I'd have known now what I knew when I started this job. So I'm going to try to save you guys a little trouble. If you watch videos now on this, you're going to have people that have a tool kind of like this. I didn't have what they had, but I took the end of a caulk gun and took this out. That's all I had. This is too abrasive. You're going to end up with little bumps like I have if you try to use something like this that's metal. If you try to put something against it, maybe protect it or something, but much easier way of doing this. They kind of have you going back inside here. Once you take this piece off, they have you coming back inside here with that pry bar with the little a little block and trying to pry that open or pry that out with that, and it proved too difficult for me anyway. So I found a much easier way of doing this. What you want to do, this whole piece here, this whole piece, all of this comes off. You take off your windshield wipers, take that bolt out. You may have to get a screwdriver back in there once the bolt's off to pry it out, because they're kind of tough to get off. The windshield wipers are, but kind of pry it. When you are, be careful you don't scratch your paint and anything like that. Take these off. Take these two little bolts off. Take this whole piece, this center piece right here. Take it all off. Once you take it off, right underneath here on the inside, there are two bolts holding the end of your cowl down. Take those bolts out. It allows you to take your cowl and bend it out just a little bit. Be careful not to bend it too much, because this is not held on by bolts. This is spot welded on, and if you bend it out too much, it's going to bend your fender, and you don't want to bend the fender. But it allows you enough room to bend it a little bit out to where then you'll want to go to Walmart, Home Depot, wherever, it's a bike hook that goes in the garage, and it's already got a protective rubber piece on it. And you can, instead of coming in this way like they wanted you to, you can bend it out a little bit and come from this direction on your mirror side, put it out inside. Once you bend the cowl out a little bit, put the end of this against the very center of your dent, and then when you hold it with one hand, the other hand you can take your cowl and just push it a little bit against it. Not too hard, because then you'll have a bump going the other direction. You don't want that. A little bit at a time. Anytime you're doing body work, real small things at a time. Don't do anything too hard. But anyway, then you can push it against it, and it'll push that dent out, and you'll be good to go. Then just put everything back together. When you're putting everything back together, don't strip your bolts in. Make sure you're careful. Don't scratch your paint, yada yada. All stuff I've had to deal with today. That's why I'm posting this video. Hopefully save you guys and gals some trouble. So if you got your cowl, that's the best way to get it out. Happy Jeeping, y'all.